This is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, it's for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free. Hey y'all, trying to get my headphones in. Let me do that so y'all can hear me. Hold on just a second. Good gracious. Okay. I feel like that camera's just so daggum close. It's good to see y'all. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. Okay, let me say hey to y'all real quick. Because I know some of you are kind of put off by the title. Do y'all remember that body cam we went over where the little girl says, what sounds like to me anyway, hey, I know that guy. I married that guy. That's the body cam we're going to be going over. I've got, I think, 4 videos. I think most of them are about 20 minutes each. I have a news article on the situation. His name is Christopher Thompson. And he lured a 5-year-old little girl away from her birthday party. He kidnapped her from her birthday party. And he hurt her. It appears to me that the little girl thought that they got married and that was her husband, because he's just a sick, devious motherfucker that deserves to rot in hell. Let me go on ahead and add money to the swear bell. Good to see y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Let me grab these. Edith has been a member for 12 months. Oh my gosh, a whole daggum year. That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that milestone with us. And thank you for your continued support. I love your picture because I used to wear my hair the same way. And I probably will because I have hats like that. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much for the continued support.
Amazing.
I really appreciate you sharing that milestone with us today. And my love, Hiosandra, has been a member for 12 months as well. Thank you so much for the continued support. And she says, love your face. I love your face too. I was so glad to see you went live yesterday. And Hio will be going live again tomorrow or today. Today, I'm going to share her live. So we will see that. Thank you so much for being a member for 12 months and for being my bestie for the restie. I love you too. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Hio.
Amazing.
I really appreciate you guys sharing those milestones with us. Now, let me say hey to y'all. That was so awesome. I really appreciate the continued support. Rosie, good to see you tonight. Thank you. I've just pulled YouTube up to grab your link. Cindy from sunny South Florida, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much, Kelly. I really appreciate that. It's good to see you, love. Anders, good to see you. CM Wilkins, hello. You had a good Christmas. That is awesome. Forrest, good to see you, love, and thank you for being here. Ruth Ann, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Rhonda, good to see you. You did also in Massachusetts. You got hammered with beautiful snowstorm. I want to see some snow. Lorianne, good to see you. Kane's Nana, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Edith, my love, I know I said hey to you, but it's good to see you. I just want to say that. Forrest said, hey, everyone, hope you had a nice Christmas or whatever you may celebrate. Good to see you all. And I hope you did too. I second that. Rhonda, I think I said hey to you, but it's good to see you. Beautiful people. Thank you, moderators, for always hanging out and being here too. I feel like I don't thank you guys enough. Thank you for that. Percy, good to see you. Where you at? Hey, love, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, the subject is a bit off-putting, but we're going to grab this article in just a second. Let me grab Hio's link because she's going live tonight, and I will be in the chat at the very least. I will definitely be in chat. I might try to come up with her because she usually will let me come up with her if I can. I'm still trying to get stuff put up. Y'all, hold on, let me share. So she's got a live tonight, scheduled for tonight, and it's called Back to the Grind and True Crime. And it's scheduled for 8:30 my time, which is Central, I do believe. Here is that link. Please join me and everybody else over there tonight. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. If y'all don't mind, twinkle, twinkle over to that thumbs up, baby.
Come on, players. Stop hating. Stop hating. Start participating. Start participating, Star. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh, of course, love. 7:30 Central. My bad. I'm always bad with the times. I'm trying to get used to this hour difference thing. My kids, so y'all, they had a good Christmas. They got what, like, they asked, we don't do real big stuff, like the boy, he asked for a skateboard and he got that. He wanted like some machetes and some axes because they're always out in the woods, and he's building a clubhouse, and I was like, I'm not quite ready for you to be wielding a machete and a axe. But he also asked for a skateboard, so he got a skateboard and a toolbox. My little one wanted Hello Kitty makeup, and she got that. They had a really good Christmas, but they said this was the best Christmas they've ever had because we got to go see family so much. We went on Christmas Day to see family, and we ate a good meal together as family. There was probably 30 people at that house. And then yesterday we went to my mother-in-law's house and had dinner over there again, and they just were so excited. They've got like, I think it's like 12 cousins that are all around their age that they get to play with, and they went to go see. So it was so sweet to hear them say that this was the best Christmas ever because they got to be around family. Because for the longest time, it's just been us, and I'm always cooking, and we're in a very, very small place. I'll go ahead and I'll get a little personal since it's around Christmas time. So one of the reasons I couldn't go live and on camera before, we when COVID hit, we did the RV camping thing, like where you go live in you basically live in an RV, right? And it was great for a long time, but as the kids got older, it just wasn't enough room. We had a bunk house, which is like where you have two sets of bunk beds, and then there's a room in the back. And we lived in that thing. And it was good for a couple of years, but we ended up being in one for about 5 years. And so I was going live for the longest time when I started my channel from my little itty bitty bedroom at the back of the camper. And I didn't want to go live and on camera because I didn't want to show all that. And it was hard because we kind of got stuck there, we got used to paying bills and paying the like you have to rent an RV spot, you know what I mean? So we got used to paying that, and we had to switch things around to where, you know how when you get like, you're used to paying rent, you're used to buying groceries, you're used to paying your bills and things like that, and you might have a little bit extra left over, but not a lot. That's how it was for a long time. So when we moved out here and we moved into this 2-story house that we're renting, it got a lot better, and like just everything has been better. It's been stressful driving and unpacking and trying to get everything set up. There's like no storage here because it's an old farmhouse, but I still love it. I'm going to get me a China hutch off of Facebook Market or something. It's just been a lot better. And being around family has been really good too. Everybody's a lot happier, and we've still got some things to take care of in North Carolina. That's a bit stressful, weighing on my mind heavy. But we're going to get that taken care of. I mean, it's a lot better than it had previously been. And yeah, COVID did change everyone's way of living. It really did. And the RV thing, if your kids are little, it works out and it's fun. I mean, we were campsite host on like at national parks at the lake. We were campsite host at several different lakes in North Carolina, and that was awesome. I mean, the kids got to go swimming. I had a bird named Starlet. He was a common starling. I raised him from a baby, and I've raised several birds that kids have found that maybe were hurt or something, and I'll raise them, and then I'll get the fishing worms at Walmart and let them dig through the dirt to get the worms and like kind of raise them and get them ready to where they can leave, and then we'll let them go because they're always going to be happier in the wild. Starlet, I let him go and was sad and cried, and he came back that night. So it got to where Starlet would leave during the day and then he would come back at night to the camper. And we did that at the parks and things, and like people camping would come to see him because he he would go down to the beach, and you have those little camping chairs, and he would just land on people's shoulders and stuff. It threw people off, but he was very much loved, and it was just a lot of fun with Starlet. Starlet ended up meeting a girl and another female starling when we moved, and there was a group of starlings, and he flew off with them. Um, I don't remember why I was talking about Starlet, but we had a lot of fun, and it was really awesome living in the camper. But it got to where the kids were just too big for it, and they needed more room. You know what I mean? Cindy said, "Girl, I wouldn't care if you go live in a cardboard box. You are amazing." Well, thank you, sweetheart. And I feel the same way about you. And thank you for always being here every day. What you did with that fundraising, that I don't know if it's a 501c3, but making sure children in your community had Thanksgiving and Christmas is amazing. You're a lot more amazing than I'll ever be. And that is just such a wonderful thing. And I'm so proud of you for that. Ruth Ann said, "Switching to my phone, I think my pup wants to walk." Starlet is my bird. He was my bird. He was common starling. And he would fly off during the day, and he would come back at night. I'll have to show y'all videos. I've got videos of him flying around. He was amazing. But he found a girl. He started hanging out with a group of starlings that came around, and he didn't come back one night, and I cried in my bed for 2 weeks. I did not. I mean, I got up, and took care of the kids, but I cried for 2 weeks when Starlet left. But he got a group of common starlings and found him a wife, I say. So I got some grand birdies down in Mexico. CM said, "I found myself displaced during it, and thank God it was only for a brief period, but it sure made things rough for a while. If I had an RV or camper, it would have been a blessing for sure." And that's a way to look at it. And that's what we did a lot. It was stressful living in the camper, but there was a lot of people who didn't even have that. And it was, that's something to remember. And I'm sorry you went through that. And we actually we ended up having two campers, because the first one didn't have a bunkhouse, but the first one you could drive. And we sold that one, but we sold it for really cheap to people who didn't have a place to live and needed a place to live. And the second one, the last one we were in, we gave it away to people who were homeless and needed a place to stay, because we felt like, it had some issues that needed to be taken care of, but I would rather somebody have it that really needed it than to like go get money for it or something like that. Or even the first one we had to sell because we needed money to help get us out here. And the motor was still good. It drives down the road. There was nothing wrong with it. But the second one had a couple issues, but now there's people who are no longer homeless. And that had a way to get back and forth to work, to buy a RV site, but they're just starting up, and they didn't have anywhere to live. I think they were staying at a campsite in a tent, and it's cold. So, that was what was important for us, making sure that somebody else could use it that really needed it, Register 501c3. That is amazing. Cindy, it's very special. It's good to see you, Rubber Ramada. Yeah, I'll have to get some videos. I've dropped them in Discord for my moderators. I know Abellis has seen them. I'll get some videos together of Starlet. Yeah, they really needed it. And like I said, it had some issues, but I've been homeless before. And if somebody was like, "Hey, you can have this camper," there's a couple issues that you'd have to fix. I would take it, It just was important for us that somebody got it that needed it. Hey, Tom, good to see you. What's up, homie?
What's that chicken?
I cooked it for dinner tonight. No?
Well, what am I supposed to use the air fryer for lunch or something?
Okay, so in the refrigerator, there's chicken nuggets, and there's them weenies that I made with the barbecue sauce, or you can use that chicken if you want to, but I don't have anything thought out for dinner. So it's up to you. If you look in the containers, and the two containers with the pink lids, the gingerbread pink lids, that's got the chicken nuggets and the weenies, the thingies in it. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've been homeless, so that was important for us. I'm glad you're here, Tom. All right, so enough with the jaw jacking that I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and talk about this motherfucker. This motherfucking. Could you just imagine hearing that somebody took a 5-year-old from a fucking birthday party and made them believe that they got married so he could abuse her. Like, the depravity in that is just insane to me. I pulled up an article on it. Yeah, the weenie, them little cocktail weenies, you put them with barbecue sauce, they're good. And it's super easy. You just dump the weenies in the damn crock pot and put some barbecue sauce on it. It's super easy. So this is from the Department of Justice on this man, and I'm going to read it to you before we get into the let me write down my timestamp. Before we get into the videos, this motherfucker deserves to be rot in hell, in my opinion. Hey, Java Queen, good morning. She is 5, just fucking turned 5 from her 5th birthday party. You got so abundant gas that's from chicken nuggets. The kids do. They made them in the air fryer yesterday, so I put them in the refrigerator. Excuse me. I feel like I swallow loud and y'all can hear it. Tom said just went to the gym on Christmas, then had to go to work that evening. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you had a good Christmas, though. What up? All right, so let's talk about Christopher Lee Thompson, 46, from Palmetto. This is from the Department of Justice website, and it reads, Tampa, Florida, U.S. District Judge William Young has sentenced Christopher Lee Thompson, who is 46 years old, from Palmetto, Florida, to 60 years in 60 years in federal prison for production of child abuse material. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without sounding like immature. Not immature, but juvenile. Anyway, you see the word sexual, abuse material. The court also ordered Thompson to forfeit 2 cell phones, an external hard drive, a box of DVDs, and a 128 gigabyte micro SD card, which are traceable to the proceeds of the offense. Thompson entered a guilty plea on March 6th of 2024. According to court documents, law enforcement investigated Thompson based on allegations made against him for sexual battery of a 5-year-old child. After securing and executing a residential search warrant, law enforcement discovered Thompson possessed nearly 20,000 images of child sexual abuse material and produced his own child sexual abuse material with several different victims, all 13 years of age or younger. Nope.
Now what the fuck is going on?
That was the wrong one, but what the fuck? This is the one I meant to play. What the fuck? He's got 20,000 images, y'all, and several different victims, all under the age of fucking 13.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Disregard Stefan. I'm going to change that. I've got to get my missing children's video up again, too. I don't know. Sick motherfuckers. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you, love. CSAM. Thank you. That's the best way to put it. Okay. Quote, while it's heartbreaking to learn of yet another case of innocence lost because of a CSAM predator, it's reassuring to learn of the continued dedication of special agents and our law enforcement partners in making sure this predator spends a long time in prison for his despicable crime, unquote, said FBI Tampa Division Acting Special Agent in Charge, Rodney Crawford. The case was investigated by Manatee County Sheriff's Office and the FBI. It was prosecuted by Assistant United States Attorney Abigail K. King. The case was brought as part of Project Safe Childhood, a nationwide initiative launched in May 2006 by the Department of Justice to combat the growing epidemic of child sexual exploitation and abuse, or CSAM, led by the United States Attorney's Office and the Criminal Division the Criminal Division's Child Exploitation and Obscenity Section, or CEOs, Project Safe Childhood marshals federal, state, and local resources to locate, apprehend, and prosecute individuals who SEXUALLY exploit children, and to identify and rescue victims. For more information about Project Safe Childhood, please visit www.justice.gov/PSC. So that is the backstory on Christopher. Why does this holiday suck? I'm sorry, love. Southern, good to see you, my love. Good to see you. Tom said, hopefully there's prison justice and he doesn't spend too long in prison. Yeah, this is definitely one of those motherfuckers that they would need to get quick. He might be sentenced to 60 years, but I hope he's only able to actually do about maybe 10 before somebody takes care of that motherfucker. Y'all, I mean, again, they took a 128 gigabyte micro SD card, a box of DVDs, an external hard drive, he possessed nearly 20,000 images of CSAM material and produced his own with several different victims, all aged 13 or younger. And that's not even counting, well, the whole reason for this is because he kidnapped a fucking 5-year-old from her fucking birthday party. Yeah, about 10 minutes. That would be good for me. Abellis is doing good. I emailed her this morning. I tried to get back to some of y'all through email that had emailed me this morning because I've just been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And she emailed me back, so I know she's doing okay. She might come in or she might be sleeping. Sometimes Abellis has got to rest because she has to get some sleep. She's got some things going on. And sometimes she gets to hurting real bad, so she has to rest. Kelly Disdelicious said, it's mind-blowing the amount of these perverts in this world. I think it's like 1 in 3 children become a victim of this sick shit. It is, and it seems like it's getting more depraved. I've grappled with the question for a long time, like since we started this channel. Are we becoming more depraved, or is it because we have media and information is readily available more than it was back in the day? Because you didn't hear about shit like this, like that, back in the, I don't know, 60s, 70s, 80s. Is it because they didn't know about it, or it wasn't as advertised? Not necessarily advertised, but is it because information is more readily available today than it was back then? Or have we become more depraved, or is it both? You know? Okay, Cindy, my love. It wasn't talked about. And I think about that a lot too. I mean, back then, it wasn't talked about. A lot of things were kept hush hush and in the family, you know? Hio had come live yesterday quickly just to reiterate. She had talked about Ashley Ashley Buzzard had a court hearing. And so she was trying to cover that, but they did put a gag order in. So I don't know how much more information we'll have readily available relatively easily on the Melody Buzzard case. But y'all, I don't want to sound, I've debated on whether to even say anything about this. Ever since I learned what happened to Melody, right? I don't know if it's because I don't know why. I don't know why I'm experiencing this or what's happening. And I every time I think about Melody, all I keep picturing in my head is her scared, wondering why her mom is pointing a gun at her, and just in fear, and like not understanding, not comprehending what's going on and why. Like it just keeps playing over and over and over in my head, and like a desert scene, like out in the desert. And I don't know why. That it's really weird. That's never happened to me before. I'm not I my past, I was in a relationship where I would get, it was her horrible things would happen if I would like cry or show emotion. So it's hard for me to show emotion, right? And so it makes it easy for me to talk about these cases because it hurts me and I get mad and upset, but it's not something that I display openly, you know what I mean? But for Melody, it's really, really hard for me because I just keep picturing that over and over and over in my head, and I don't know why. It's really weird. Let me see what y'all are saying. Back talking about it, was it more readily available, or what is the difference in back in the 60s and 70s and today? Is it happening more? Are people more depraved, or is it just because information is more readily available? Let me grab what y'all said. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, I'm going to try to pull that up. CM said it always went on. Forrest said it wasn't something they would willingly discuss on national television, and there was no internet. I agree with that. Not as open with social media. Everything is more talked about. I agree with that too. Hey, Shelby, good to see you. Back in the 80s, you weren't believed. Yeah, Ruth Ann, that's another good point. A lot of times back in the 80s, people didn't believe you, and that's really sad. That's really sad. But you've definitely got a point there. How am I going to do this? Sweet League said the internet removed shame for a lot of people. That's a good point too. That is a good point too. Absolutely. Understand that I was told God was going to get the liars, not the perverts. I hope God gets both of them, Tammy. Honestly, it was all your own fault in those days. Yep. Especially boys, unfortunately. But that's what we need, what the world is not ready to hear. It's past time to discuss the matter if we want to protect our children. Facts. Absolutely.
Boom, 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 bop, bam.
Absolutely, Sam. Hey, Scratch. We didn't have internet back then, said Rhonda. Tom said I saw a psychologist say the internet and dark web have caused a spike in the chomos. They have a forum to contact like-minded pedophiles and share material. It's beyond sick. I believe that. And it is beyond sick. Hopefully the damn FBI will shut that shit down. Hey, Justice Jane, and thank you for being number 29 on the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It's a mind-blowing documentary. What is? Oh, sorry. Kelly said Abducted in Plain Sight is a documentary on Netflix. He, the neighbor and family friend, kidnapped the little girl twice. I think I saw that. And that was a good movie. I think me and one of the teenage girls watched that together. And it was good. Hey Karen, good to see you. Freaking sad how a mother could do that, isn't it? Like I don't know why. That it's really hard for me. Oh, you're good, Kim Gettle. It's good to see you. It's hot in Georgia. Yeah. Oh, Kim, you better pop a squat. That's what I would do. I would just pop a squat. All right, I'm trying to pull up this damn file. I know that I pulled it up before. How did I do this? Hold on a minute. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to extract the files now. I apologize about that. Okay, so let's try it. Yep, I got it now. Thank goodness, because I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry, this is Detective Smansky again with. And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
That's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Oh, you know what? Christopher Thompson I don't know. Maybe he was using a different name. I think it's Christopher Thompson. That might have been a different one. I might have told y'all a lie. Eric Cadogan might be who we're talking about. Lord of mercy. Because I went back through to try to figure out who it was. Y'all, I might have lied to y'all. And if I did, I'm going to feel horrible. I apologize. We're going to find out. Rachel, good to see you, love, and thank you for being here. Ruth Ann said, I was lucky in the fact my mom believed me, but only when I was brave enough to say something after I was already out of the house, and she had already divorced him years before. I'm so sorry you went through that. That's horrible. That's horrible. And it's so many of us that experienced abuse like that. I never, not a family member, and I couldn't imagine. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. We shouldn't be abused like that, though, you know? Sierra, good to see you. Open back and front car doors and in between. Yeah, that's what we've done too. If you open the door on the driver's side and then open the back door, you can squat down in between. Yep. That would be what I would do. Southern said, Tammy, my oldest granddaughter walked in and asked who's the lady. She has beautiful eyes. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, Tammy said your eyes are so big and gorgeous. Thank you. I've gotten people love my eyes, how big they are. I'll have to get the picture when I was a baby. My eyes were even bigger and so blue. He is repulsive. All right, let me play this over again. Hold on.
I married that guy. He helps my friend.
So there, it sounds to me like she said, I married that guy. He helps my friend. We talked about it briefly before. There's 2 of these. We're going to go through all of them today. So I'm going to play that over for you. Anders said, sorry you went through that. And I think he's talking to you, Ruth Ann, and all of us. I'm so sorry. And thank you for saying that, Anders. Anders also said, all women think Stephen Stern's whining voice is so sexy. I sure as hell don't. He's repulsive. Like, absolutely not. I cannot with that. Like that. I got images. Anders, you can't be doing that shit to me. Happy holidays, Sierra. Good to see you. I saw this video. Oh, yeah, probably. We played this one. All right, let me play it one more time. So y'all can hear what she says without talking.
Okay. Sorry, this is Detective Smansky again with... And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
That's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
I married that guy. He helps my friend.
I swear to God, she said, I married that guy. He helps my friend. Yes, it was with me, Lori Ann. And thank you, Sierra, for the compliment. Kelly said, anybody have an itchy back that won't quit? I'm about to scoot like a dog on the carpet on my back. The itch won't stop. I've used a hairbrush, fork, scissors. I'll use all that stuff. I'll use a hairbrush and some damn scissors to scratch my back or get in a doorway and scratch it. Girl, you do what you got to do. Shelby said, hope you had a Merry Christmas. Sorry, I'm playing a game, so just listening. You're good. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, too. Yeah, it sounds like she said, I married that guy. He helps my friend. I swear to God. Ain't nothing sexy about Stern. He's beyond repulsive in every way. He really is. The 3 belly buttons, there's so much I could say. I remember that guy. He helps my friend. See, that's what I've got my earbuds in too. And we've been back and forth with it. It really sounds to me like I married that guy. He helps my friend, but it could be I remember that guy. He helps my friend. We're going to see with the other videos. I haven't watched all of them yet. All right. Kim said quickly, not in a busy middle town type area. Finally got to McDonald's. So many businesses have shut down their public bathrooms. Yeah, I hate that. And I'll tell you what, if I go in a damn gas station or whatever and try to use the bathroom and they're like, oh, it's not open to the public, I am not above going behind your store and popping a squat. And I will do it. Piss me off. One time I was pregnant, like heavily pregnant. And they told me I couldn't use the bathroom. I walked right out back in front of the camera and everything. And I popped a squat right there in the damn back of the parking lot where the cars driving by couldn't see me. But the people that ran that damn store could. I sure as hell did. I'm a bitch like that. I mean, I was freaking like 9 months pregnant. You gonna tell a pregnant woman she can't use the bathroom? Come the fuck on now. Exactly. I was. All right, one more time, and then we'll go to the next one.
Okay. Sorry, this is Detective Smansky again with. And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
That's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
I married that guy. He helps my friend.
Swear it says married, but it could be member. I remember that guy. He helps my friend. But I really think it's I married that guy. All right, let's go to the next one. Nope. How did I do it? I think there's 2 really short ones. And then we got, no, this is not, we don't want that one yet. Hold on a minute. I think that's the last one. Okay, we saw that one. I just had to download them and trying to figure out the order because it's just like a bunch of numbers is what's throwing me off. Okay. No, we don't want that one yet either. We'll keep that one there though. I think this is the next one we want. Really? Oh, wow. I'm going to put in both of my headphones. Just listen to that baby. Like, that is a little baby, y'all. This is a longer one. So I think what we're hearing in the background, I got both of my headphones in now so we can hear it even better. And I'm sure they're going to talk about it more and they're going to go over what actually happened. But like, I know that the child was taken from her 5th birthday party. Like, I mean, just hearing the child just turned 5 years old and was abused by him. Yes, this is in Florida. Stephen Sturge had major surgery on his intestines after the accident. Yeah, absolutely. Sierra said, Kelly, have you recently changed anything like shower gel, detergent, etc.? Winter dry skin can cause it to hydrate after shower while skin is still damp. Apply a moisturizing lotion. That is a very good advice. Very good advice. Absolutely. I have goat's milk lotion on my desk right now that I made. That's some of the goat's milk lotion that I made when I had the goats. Connie's son is here with his wife and 7 boys. We had so much fun. They fly home Monday. I don't think this house has had so much excitement. That's amazing. And I'm so glad that you got to see them. Family time is best. That's what the holidays are all about.
Hi.
How are you?
Are you? Hi, Amy, Detective Smansky.
Nice to meet you.
So the victims in this case and their family are redacted. There's a lot of redactions. It's going to be mainly about audio for these. It is beautiful by the ocean. That is a really beautiful place.
All the hugs.
All right, all the love.
Awesome.
I never get visits like this.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm
You
good.
know how to go.
Nice to meet you. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, it works.
I'm just gonna talk to her really quick. Is that okay? Please.
Dare not.
They don't.
That's so good, Karen. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm not not going anywhere. They're gonna let me get right back to work.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring her up there.
Okay,
Okay.
you can walk her.
okay.
That works. An
Poor
escort. I
baby.
love it.
Right. Right here. Okay, that's a good spot. All right.
Good job.
Yes. Excellent.
Okay. Just so you know, I am recording the interview.
Okay.
It is what's our date? 12:40, and your full name.
Kim said a lot of people don't realize that your skin has to be damp in order for lotion to work. I use baby oil after a shower. I didn't know that. I did not know that, Kim. Thank you for that information. That's interesting. Yeah, because I use lotion a lot, and sometimes my legs will be like ashy, and I'm like, what on earth? Thank you, Kim, for that information.
And just for our purposes, what's your date of birth?
1.
Thank you. So I guess I can kind of just give you a little heads up. There is an open investigation regarding Eric. You don't seem like shocked.
No. I mean, we, have known things were going on for a while when the kids were taken and
Yeah.
everything else. So,
Okay. What kind of things?
oh, I just was expecting, a visit at some point. Somebody to, yeah.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. What was your relationship like with him?
Friends. It was a good relationship. We'd hang out up here. Our kids were friends. He's a customer as well, so I knew him on a customer basis.
Okay.
So she said our kids would play. So I'm wondering if he had kids, and I knew him on a customer basis. So I'm wondering if she runs this play, like it was some kind of a business and he's a frequent customer. She knew something was wrong when the kids were taken. That's interesting to me. Hey, Debbie, good to see you. Oh, moving does suck, but I'm glad you made it. I'm still working on getting everything put up. Just air dry a few minutes. Lotion can't trap in moisture that isn't there. Thank you for that. So far we know that they knew something was up when the kids got taken, and that Eric, not Christopher, I said Christopher, but it's Eric Cadogan on this one. Christopher Lee Thompson is another one that I'm trying to get information on. Eric was a customer and they were pretty good friends. So it sounds like, again, a place he would frequent, probably to be around the children. And she thought he was just a customer. That's definitely a clue, Anders. Yes, it is.
Yeah, just, buddies.
Okay. When you guys would hang out, what kind of things would you do?
Sit around. Sometimes we play video games. We just kick back, relax. A lot of time we were up here doing stuff at the tiki, different gatherings and stuff.
Okay.
But mainly just hanging out, talking, throw back a couple beers maybe.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get it. Where?
That annoys me. Like, throw a couple back. I don't know. Talking about drinking and laughing, I think it's normal. Like, I guess it's a nervous laugh, but it irritates me when people laugh about shit like that, drinking or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bitch.
Like, where would you guys be here? I mean, you mentioned
Sometimes
here,
we were here. Sometimes we were at our boat. Sometimes we'd be over at their boat.
Okay.
Usually, probably up
Hey,
here,
Darrell
though. That's
McCoy.
where everybody kind of comes to socialize, so.
Okay.
Good to
Would
see you.
you said you were on his boat.
Mhm.
Would you be able to describe that?
What his boat looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, oh, goodness. It's a large boat. I can't remember, probably in the 40 some
Okay.
odd feet. Big galley, kitchen area, living room as you'd walk down the stairs, and then you'd have the kitchen here. I know there was another bedroom around the corner that had like bunk beds in it, and the V-berth, and then there was an aft cabin as well, like a big bedroom in the back of the boat.
Okay.
So, sounds like the abuse might have happened on a boat. I'm not sure though. Cindy says she might have been a booth at the beach. That's interesting. So they have like booths at the beach where like because she said the tiki place and the tiki lounge or tiki bar and that they would have gatherings there. That's interesting. So maybe a booth or something. Okay.
Do you remember anything
Oh, and the real McCoy, it's good to see you and nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping in and being here.
specific about the interior, like what it looked like, any notable decorations or blankets or
Not
color of
necessarily.
the walls or anything like that?
Now, the reason they're asking that is because obviously they have video or photo evidence that shows him hurting children, and they need to be able to validate the blankets or some kind of picture. They need to be able to validate the place that it took place. So they always ask questions like that. Was there a picture on the wall? What color were the walls? What did the ceiling look like? What blankets did you see on the bed? All of that stuff is really important when it comes time to go to court. Okay, Lorianne, that would be awesome. I appreciate it. Cindy said some beaches have tiki restaurants and bars. Okay, so I'm thinking of something like that. I don't know where this is, but there are tiki bars everywhere on the coast. This is in Florida. I think this one was Manatee County. Cindy said they also often have vendors that have food trucks or little concession stands that sell drinks, ice cream, souvenirs, things of that type. Okay. So it's definitely going to be something like that. Yep. That's so cool. I've never tried sesame oil. Welcome back, Ruth. Oh, crap. Hold on. I think we're about right there.
It is, what's our number? 12:40.
Oh, hold on.
Good relationship. We'd hang out up here. Our kids were friends. We're probably in the 40 some odd feet.
Okay, let me back it up just a little bit.
Here,
about right
sometimes we were at our boat. Sometimes we'd be over at their boat.
Okay.
Usually, probably up here though. This is where everybody kind of comes to socialize. So.
Okay. You said you were on his boat.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to describe that?
What his boat looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's oh goodness.
I wanted to hear the
It's
description
a
again.
large boat. I can't remember. Probably in the 40 some
Okay.
odd feet. Big galley, kitchen area, living room as you'd walk down the stairs, and then you'd have the kitchen here. I know there was another bedroom around the corner that had like bunk beds in it, and the V-berth, and then there was an aft cabin as well, like a big bedroom in the back of the boat.
Okay. Do you remember anything specific about the interior, like what it looked like? Any notable decorations or blankets or
Not
color
necessarily.
of the walls or anything like that?
No. Usually when we hung out, we were outside in the cockpit.
Okay.
Yeah, kids would be swimming and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. And so we are investigating for suspected child pornography.
Oh,
And, I just want to identify certain victims and things like that, anything that I can. So anything that you can tell me, having been close with him, is really
right.
helpful.
Yeah, that actually comes as a shock to me. I did not know there was anything
Okay.
like that going on or possibly going on. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know what to say about that one. That one really caught me off guard.
So he never mentioned anything. Not.
I don't think a child predator is going to be mentioning, hey, by the way, I like to prey on small little baby children. It's interesting that she's really thrown off guard by this. I mean, because she started the conversation with, I knew something was up when they took the children. So what did you think they took the children for? Like, I'm thinking obviously, if you know Eric has done something and they've taken the children, and it's obviously some kind of abuse, right? But like, if you haven't seen the child walking around with like a black eye or like fingerprint bruises on their arms or something, what kind of abuse would you think happened? Like, she's really thrown off guard. I don't know. If you knew somebody in real life that you found out was a predator, it would be very off-putting at first, but I just am curious as to what exactly she thought was going on when they took the children.
That he would mention it, but anything odd that you found? Was he spending more time with a specific child, or?
Not necessarily. I guess he was probably.
Thank you for that, Kim.
He probably spent a little more time around because she was still after he'd put the younger kids into the.
Okay.
But that's the only one I could see that maybe he spent a little more time around. But it didn't seem. It didn't seem strange, I guess, just because she stayed home to school and the other ones went to public school.
Was there a reason she didn't go to public school?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about any of the other kids? I mean, I know it's a small community and
Yeah.
people are everywhere and everybody knows everybody. So was he ever around any of the other kids?
Other kids, like, in the community?
Yeah. That frequented.
Yeah, I guess, really, I mean, I don't know about, like, at his boat specifically, but, like, up here, you know, probably around all the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you guys were hanging out, was there any other kids there?
Over at the boat?
Absolutely.
No, it was usually just us. Yeah, we'd go over there with our little one, and then there was his kids.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I've been trying to figure out. Evidently, he had kids. I want to know, are they his biologically, or was he like some type of foster parent or step parent or something? What's going on with that relationship? Evidently, the one that was abused more was unfortunately at home more. I think she said something about homeschooling because they referenced the other children being in public school, which is really sad. I hate that. I hate when they use homeschool for things like that. Tom pointed out that he probably groomed those children for years. I think he did, especially if the 5-year-old in that video said, I know that guy and I married that guy. Yeah, she's definitely been horrifically groomed. There was definitely a reason, and it is really sad. Quickly, we're going to keep that right there, but I wanted to show you guys. Lori Ann sent me a picture of the snow, and I was going to show y'all that real quick. She said the sunlight is so bright shining off of the snow, and it is. It is really beautiful, though. Right now, here it's so daggum hot that I couldn't even begin to think about snow.
And
I
do
wish
you
we had
remember
some.
when you guys would hang out, if you ever felt off or sick or anything like that?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off. Okay, that's another clue. When y'all would hang out, do you remember feeling off or sick? So that sounds like he's drugging somebody, roofies or something. If you're asking about off or being sick, that tells me that he might be spiking some drinks or something. Wasn't it beautiful? Very beautiful. I love snow. I love snow so much. I love the way you can see the bird footprints and stuff and all the animals walking through. I love it so much. And thank you for sharing that with us, Lori Ann.
That's it. Yeah, I think.
So the boat that he used to have, do you know who's living on it right now?
Yeah, our friend Susie is the current owner of the vessel.
She's the current owner? Okay. Do you know when she became the owner? Around what time period?
Oh, goodness. I want to say it would have been probably right around tax time.
Me too.
'Cause she had gotten it, yeah.
Okay.
Right after taxes came in, she got it.
Okay, gotcha.
So he sold the boat to somebody, probably to try to get rid of evidence. Tom said everyone here is freaking out because we don't have any snow yet. Yeah, it's like freaking 70 freaking degrees. I love the snow.
What does Susie do for work?
She is a bartender.
Bartender, okay. Is she here usually during the day?
I think she's off today. She had like a double yesterday, but she just started at the new job, so it's
Okay.
sporadic.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bar is she working at?
Marathon Yacht Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
across the road.
Yeah, that's close. Good.
So working at the Marathon Yacht Club, I guess. So, Tammy, thank you so much for the super sticker. That was so very sweet and supportive of you, and I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to see what it is. Let me see if I can access my live. Sometimes it'll let me. I have to go in. Thank you so much, Tammy. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. Let me give you an amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. I can see it now. Look at the little fox giving the thumbs up. That's so cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that so very much. Thank you. Content, good to see you, love. You just saw snow for the first time. Really? That's awesome, Tammy. I'm so glad you got to see it. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you got to see the snow. Thank you, Lori, for sharing that with us again.
I think that's everything.
Yeah. Thank you again so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Give me
you.
my
Sorry,
business
that
No, you're
when
fine.
you said that threw me off.
I know,
That was-
and if you think of anything, remember anything, have any other questions, concerns, anything like that, just feel free to give me a call.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Oh,
Interview's over.
that's gonna be a hard one to process for a little while.
12:46.
So I'm thinking it wasn't her children that were involved. This is just a friend that they interviewed, somebody he knew personally, and she was an associate, not her children. So that was the end of that one. We've got this one too. It appears to be taking
So-
place at the same area or under a tiki hut. Content said, I was out walking my dog and a guy was handing out missing posters for my neighbor. Can I share them? The TikTok link I just posted for you to share. Yeah. Oh, you can't post a link, but you can email me and I will definitely share it. Yeah, you'd have to email me. My email's allegedly speculating@gmail.com. Yeah, the snow isn't beautiful when you have to shovel it, but otherwise it's very beautiful. I don't think I'd shovel it. But when it gets like real deep. Hey, Abella, it's good to see you, my love. I'm glad you're here. We're watching movie videos on Bodycam about Eric Cadogan, who kidnapped a little 5-year-old girl from her birthday party. And I think she said she married him. All right, so this is the next Bodycam that I have.
I'm Detective Szymanski. Amy, I just introduced myself.
Uh-huh.
It is December 7th
So good to see you.
at 12:17. We are investigating a person of interest, Eric Cadogan.
Know him?
Do you know him?
Cadogan.
That's what I figured this was.
Okay. Why would you figure that?
He's the only person I know that has ever had any run-ins with you guys.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you know what kind of run-ins you've had?
Him and his wife, a bunch of shenanigans through that, and then his kid was ran over out here.
Oh, wow.
So he has a wife and his child got ran over? What the hell?
Lots of
What's in run-ins?
mishaps.
Okay. Were you guys like friends at all?
Yeah, we were good friends for
Okay.
quite some time.
Was he? I know you mentioned you live Harbor in the marina. Did he live there as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys go on his boat and?
I've been on his boat, yeah.
Okay. What kind of things would you guys do?
Mostly like fix stuff, hang out, let the kids play,
Okay.
swim, stuff like that. Normal boat people stuff.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. How often?
Maybe once, twice a week, if that.
Okay. Was it always like where would you guys do that? I know we just talked about the boat, but
Out on the water. It would either be at the beach, kayaking around,
okay.
swimming over at my place, or him over there.
Okay. All right. Would you be able to describe his boat?
Yeah, 45 Columbia, I believe it is.
Let's look up and see if we can see the boat, and then we're gonna look at that link that content sent. COLUMBIA. So when I searched for 45 Columbia boat, these are what it shows me. I don't know the year. Here's one. So it's going to be like that, but they referenced it having quite a few bedrooms, it sounded like to me. I'm going to see if I can pull up his specifically. I don't know if I will be able to or not. This is the first thing that comes up, but like obviously I can't tell if it's his or not. Here's the blueprints. But I mean, I'd like to see it up close. So they were first built in 1971 and last built in 1976. They said it was about a 40-foot boat. And this says 45.25 feet. The width is 34 feet. So it's going to be definitely something like this. I'm going to get real close because I can't see the dimensions. So it looks like this is a bedroom. And then this is a bedroom. Here you have the kitchen, a living room area, or possibly the bunk bed area. This is the living room area, actually. Here's the kitchen. There's the bathroom. I don't know what this is, but this is obviously a bedroom here, and this is a bedroom here. Okay, so that's what the boat looked like. Santa spoiled Misha. Well, Misha deserved it. Okay. So as I just told you guys or read to you guys, the content came in and says she was out walking her dog. And her friend was, or somebody came up and was sharing this missing poster from 9 minutes ago. Let me get close. So this is from LA, missing person, Los Angeles Police Department. Can I make it bigger? Okay. Missing person, Los Angeles Police Department, 100 West 1st Street, Los Angeles. She went missing December 22nd of 2025. Her name is Christina Lynn Downer. She's 38 years old. And it reads, Christina Lynn Downer is female. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She is 5'1" and weighs 120 pounds. Christina Downer was last contacted in late November. So she might have been missing for almost a month now. Lord have mercy, that's not good. Christina's family and friends are concerned for her safety. I apologize. If you have seen or have any information regarding the whereabouts of Christina Downer, please contact the LAPD Missing Person Unit at 213-996-1800. During non-business hours or on weekends, calls should be directed to 1-877-LAPD 24/7 or 1-877-527-3247. Anyone wishing to remain anonymous should call the LA Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS or 1-800-222-8477 or go directly to the link. And then it gives the description in Spanish and I think that's Chinese. So again, Christina Lynn Downer is a 38-year-old female who was last seen around 100 West 1st Street in Los Angeles. Could have been missing for almost a month now. She was reported missing on December 22nd. Friends and family are concerned for her safety. She is 5 foot, brown hair and brown eyes, weighing about 120 pounds. Lord, I hope they find her. Of course, content. Of course. I really hope that they find her.
Boat and hunt.
I really, really hope that they find her. I'm gonna put it right there. Hey, Parabola, good to see you. Korean. It was Korean. Okay, thank you. Here in Vancouver Island on the 24th, and then again yesterday, it really smells like snow. You can smell snow? I've never smelled snow. That's interesting. What? The guy that works in the coal mine got a lump of coal from Santa? At least you didn't get a visit from Krampus, because that's what bad kids over in I think it quite a few places overseas get. Krampus will take them straight to hell. Oh my goodness. I hope they find her too. I hope she's okay.
Okay.
Swimming over at my place or him over there.
Really?
Okay.
What did it smell like?
Would you be able to describe his boat?
It has.
Yeah, 45 Columbia, I believe it is. I've done more work on that boat than Heinz has got pickles. What do you want to know about it?
What color was it?
White. It's the white one with the blue stripe. Or it's a dark blue stripe.
Yeah. Definitely stay away from yellow snow. Yeah, you can smell snow coming. It's a clean, cold smell. That's really interesting. Hopefully it'll snow so I can see if I can tell what you're talking about. You can smell snow. How interesting. I've never smelled snow. Yeah, don't ever eat yellow snow. Please, God.
What about the interior?
What do you want to know about the interior?
If you're able to describe it.
Oh, I can draw you a picture of it if you want.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I could take you to the damn boat if you want to see it.
You know where it's at?
My friend owns it now. Get permission to show it to you if you need it. Okay, so you got your bow right here. This would be your aft, the back of the boat, right? So up here was the V-berth. Right here's like a little bathroom that they turned into a closet. Over here is a bunk room. There's 2 beds stacked. And then this would be their galley, their kitchen area. And then there's a step up, the living room area, step down, and it is the back bedroom.
Okay. So you said there was 2 bunks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's
and how about the
interesting.
back bedroom?
That's a giant bed.
Like just one big bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other furniture or?
No, like couch, built-in stuff. I don't know if you've ever been on a boat, but yeah, there's like a built-in couch right there, like a desk right here.
Wow, Rachel.
Okay. Were the walls painted any specific color or?
White and then wood for the wood bulkheads.
Okay.
Yeah, for somebody who's done more work on that boat than Heinz has pickles, you better be able to tell me what color the damn walls are. Yeah, it's too warm for us to have a white Christmas, too. Rachel said, I know exactly what you're saying. You can smell the snow on the way. Had a snow squall here yesterday, 3 inches in an hour. That's insane. So we were saying or somebody was saying like rain. I can smell rain coming. So maybe it's like that, but cold. Lorianne can smell a snake. That's interesting. Never been able to smell a snake.
Do you mind if I take this?
Go for it. Yeah.
So when you guys would hang out, were the kids present at that time?
Well, yeah, most always there were kids.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, there were kids. You said? Okay.
He had 7 kids, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids. Were your kids present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, not always. Sometimes.
Okay. What kind of activities did you do? I know you mentioned kayaking and things like that, but what else?
What do you mean? Working on boats.
Working on boats.
Yeah, we track down wires, stuff like that. Try to help him out because he's living on a big boat. Didn't know what the hell he's doing. He had all the kids. So.
Cool. If I show you a couple pictures, would you be willing to, tell me whether or not it's you in the picture?
Okay. Yeah. It looks like me, doesn't it?
So I'm wondering if I got this confused, and I could have. I might have to change the thumbnail. I think this is the guy that the FBI did a sting on, and he was abusing like foster children that he had and making videos and like make it was horrible. I'm looking it up right now just in case I had the wrong person. And if I'm gonna get these videos out for you guys, but if I did, I'll make sure to correct it when I drop the video links. But I think this guy is like one of the worst ones, even worse. We're gonna see. I'm gonna pull information real quick.
I'm gonna mark this as number 1.
Okay, why would you have a picture like that?
Is that you?
Um,
That is?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mark this.
So this has some.
Did you hear he said, why would you have a picture like that? What kind of picture? Yeah, he had 7 children, and some of them I think were being abused. Hey, little bit. Good to see you. Yeah, he is. He is. I'm pulling information right now so I can make sure I tell you the correct person.
To do with me then?
You are not in any trouble. We're getting there. Just be
Beat around the bush.
I know.
Totally
I'm not trying to
honest.
beat around the bush. I
I'll tell you
appreciate that.
anything you want to know.
I'm going to be as transparent with you as possible, but I have to go through
Process.
a process. Okay? And what kind of things
Okay. Damn
things
it.
would you guys do?
I don't like sharing it like this because it makes me it'll jump it back. So this guy's really upset about that damn photo that they just had. And he's like, what kind of investigation is this? So was it a damn naked photo? What the hell?
Kids? You said? Okay.
You had 7 kids, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I had to
kids.
back it up a little bit.
Were your kids present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes,
I'm wondering.
Not always. Sometimes.
Okay. What kind of activities would you do? I know you mentioned kayaking and things like that, but what else?
We mean working on boats.
Working on boats.
Yeah, we track down wires, stuff like that. Try to help him out because he's living on a big boat. Didn't know what the hell he was doing. He had all them kids.
Cool. If I show you a couple pictures, would you be willing to, tell me whether or not it's you in the picture?
Okay. Yeah. It looks like me, doesn't it?
I'm gonna mark this as number 1.
Okay, why would you have a picture like that?
Is that you? That is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mark this.
I'm wondering if there was cameras on that boat and if that picture is of him naked and if he might have been abusing one of those children too. But yeah, I pulled this guy up. This guy's really bad. I apologize about having them confused, and I'll fix the thumbnail in just a minute. But yeah, wait till you hear about this. Let y'all need to like take a breath. If you are smoking, you might need to hit the joint. I don't know what you need to do, but you're about to get real mad. Mama Jack said, locally, we just had a school board member and a child development professor arrested for SA. He is a foster dad too. Sad and scary. How did these foster parents have the ability to get these children? Like, it's really concerning. I remember hearing about a case, and I can't find anything on it now because I was talking to Hio about it. It's probably about a year ago. I think it was in Texas, about a foster parent who had 2 toddlers that were siblings. I think one was 2 and one was 4. And one of them died because the foster dad SA'd them. Could you imagine CPS coming in and I don't know, maybe you've got a drug problem, maybe you work too much. Maybe you're not at home enough, you're trying to provide and you work too much and CPS is like, "Look, we need to take the children for a little while until you can get your shit together or until you can figure out a better work schedule." And you're devastated and you're working every single day to try to get them back. And then they come to your house one day and it's like, "Look, your child was in foster care and they have been sexually abused." Like, you would not be able to. I can't even fathom. I can't even fathom. Tammy said, I was wondering the same. Maybe the other guy was having a fling with him, and then it's him in the buff. I'm wondering that myself. I'm thinking he might be naked. Let me grab me an adaptive, and let me tell you about this motherfucker right here.
So this has something to do with me then?
You are not in any trouble. We're getting there. Just be a little bit.
We'll beat around the bush.
I know.
Totally
I'm not trying
honest.
to beat around the bush. I
I'll tell you
appreciate that.
anything you want to know.
I'm going to be as transparent with you as possible, but I have to go through
Process.
a process. Okay? And sorry, it's windy, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm cold. Is that Eric's boat? No.
May have been the old one.
Okay.
I don't recognize it, to tell you the truth. Tony might be able to tell you because of the numbers. Maybe.
Okay. But the boat that you guys hung out on, it's still
It's
here.
not that boat.
Okay. It's here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Boy, that guy's scared right now. That's fucking weird. All right. All right, so let me pull up this guy. This is the Florida Keys. Okay. And this one was hard to get information on because they didn't want to give it to me because it was an FBI thing. But I paid for it and they finally gave it to me. So this article reads Florida Keys horror. Parents Eric and Kia Cadogan imprisoned on ghastly child abuse and sex crime charges. This was published July 3rd of 2024. This is our guy that we are hearing about right now. And it reads, a shocking case has emerged from the Florida Keys where a sailboat became the setting for disturbing alleged sexual crimes against children. Monroe County authorities have arrested Eric Cadogan, formerly of the Florida Keys and recently of La Crosse, Wisconsin, on a litany of felony charges that include incest, sexual assault on a minor, child cruelty, and lewd and lascivious behavior on a child. Reports from the Miami Herald indicate that Cadogan lived on the boat in Marathon with his wife and 5 children, where he reportedly molested and filmed the children. Cadogan has already been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison last month on separate charges of disturbing child pornography. He was apprehended after authorities during a sting operation identified him attempting to sell explicit images of children. He inadvertently made contact with an undercover agent over a messaging app. Now, additional allegations have been brought to light, with Monroe County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and the Office of the State Attorney working together to uncover these heinous acts. According to an NBC Miami report, the investigation was sparked after these authorities delved deeper into the suspect's background following his previous conviction. Cadogan's wife, Kia Lynn Cadogan, is also embroiled in the scandal, facing several allegations herself. She was arrested and charged with multiple counts of aggravated child abuse and an accusation of child sexual battery. Her case is yet to be resolved, and she remains in jail on a $550,000 bond. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. Monroe County Sheriff Rick Ramsey made his stance clear. Quote, myself and the men and women of the sheriff's office are committed to protecting the most vulnerable among us, our children, unquote. The investigation revealed details of multiple instances where Eric Cadogan allegedly raped, that word, and coerced children to engage in sexual acts, capturing these crimes on his cell phone. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office took swift action to ensure the safety of the children involved and secured Eric Cadogan under arrest with a bond set at $2.2 million. The chilling and heartbreaking reality of these accusations have led to the children being taken into custody by the Florida Department of Children and Families, a necessary step to begin to afford them some measure of protection from further harm. Ramsey did not mince words when addressing the role of Kia Cadogan in the abuse. outright rejecting her claims of coercion and labeling her, quote, equally a co-conspirator in the horrific crimes, as he conveyed to the Miami Herald. So yeah, these were not foster parents either. I think they were his own children. There was 2 that might have been fostered, but these are his own children. And everything was happening on that fucking boat. Cadogan. Cadogan. Let me write that down. Cadogan or Cadogan. Cadogan. I think that's right. I want to make sure I pronounce it right when I put these videos out. If I'm talking, I probably won't be talking. I hope he's in the same prison. I hope he's in a different prison, actually. He's probably going to be in a federal prison. I wonder if that image was like a spy picture, like what Stearns would take. And that's why he asked, why would you have an image like that? That's a possibility too, content. I didn't think about that. Thank you for that. He is a sick fuck. Go ahead and put money in my swear bill. Abellis, I've almost filled up our swear bill over here. Listen. I don't want to put it too close to the mic. That thing's about full. That's what I was thinking. He seemed shocked and said, "You're not in any trouble." Yeah, he did seem shocked. And she said, "You're not in any trouble." So sweater or jumpsuit now. Yeah. That one in California was on the Power Rangers. Oh, I remember hearing about that. You know, I've looked into the Epstein files, but not a lot. This just adds to the reputation Florida has for child abuse. Yep. We are rich.
Wind.
I believe if we do go up there, we'll get some better coverage.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Girls are
I won't
fine. They'll not leave this area.
Yo, I'm gonna run and brew me a pot of coffee so that I have coffee because I just finished my Red Bull. So I'm listening, and I hope that wasn't really loud. I didn't mean to hit it. Oh yeah, I wish I did. I freaking wish I did. If I had won the Powerball, y'all would know because I would be like, y'all, I won the Powerball. Oh my god, I can't believe it. All right, I can still hear. I've got headphones in, so I'll be right back. Oh yes, so much better.
Girls, I'm just sitting up here, okay? Yeah. I'm just talking with these guys right here, yes.
Okay. So you had asked about why we're talking and why why you seen that picture of yourself like that.
Yeah, because that's in my house.
Oh, that's your house. Okay. So right now there is an open investigation for suspected child pornography regarding Eric.
Okay, did not expect to hear that.
There are some images and videos and text messages that we're trying to identify who is in them, which is why we're talking, which is why that picture of you came up.
Gotcha.
So you've identified yourself in that picture. I'm trying to identify the kids.
Okay.
And everybody else.
I know every one of them. You can show me whatever picture.
Okay. So, and I can't, unfortunately. I don't have facial images.
Oh, no, yet. I would not be able to recognize them now.
Right. But did you see or hear anything
No.
while you guys were hanging out?
No, honestly.
Okay. And when you guys did you guys, I mean, you're working on a boat, are you like drinking, eating, like what other activities are you doing?
Always had a beer in his hand.
Okay.
Always had a beer in his hand. So yeah, he was always...
So this guy might be married, but Eric Cadogan was married. He had a wife named Kia Cadogan who evidently was in on the incest CSAM bullshit. I think the cop has a wedding band on too, but the picture was in his own house. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm wondering if that guy took the picture of him in his house. I'm wondering if we've got a Stefan. I mean, if the guy is committing incest to produce CSAM, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for him to be a Stefan, a peeping Tom. You know what I mean? Kim said, if you win the Powerball, you shouldn't tell anyone. Money brings the freaks out. My cousin was staying in a boarding house or hotel in Philly and was about to get a big check from SSI. Yeah, I'm wondering if Eric took it. I'm wondering if that guy, the person who was doing the abuse, took the picture of this man in this man's house. I don't know. Maybe he opened. I don't know. I mean, because for this guy not to be in trouble, like, I'm trying to figure out how. I'm thinking that Eric might have snuck and took a picture or maybe put a camera in the house. He told the wrong person after he got the money. He was left head first in a trash can on the mean streets of Philly. Oh my God. That's crazy, Kim. I'm so sorry. I bet there are too, Tammy. Unfortunately, I bet there are hidden cameras in the kids' rooms and bathrooms.
Okay.
I'm not myself, not so much.
Okay.
Not like him especially, but yeah, no, there were beers.
Okay. I don't care. I'm not worried about that part.
I know.
It's just
makes me concerned now. You tell me he's investigated.
And that's my next question.
There, yeah.
Was her around him by herself?
Never an opportunity.
No.
I walk the hawk. Even now, I'm like camping over.
Okay. And you mentioned anything?
No. No funny business anyway.
Okay.
This guy sounds suspicious. I'm wondering if he knows more than he's admitting.
I do remember that back in a while back.
Okay.
So that's sort of where the decline of our status as friends kind of went downhill because he went.
How long has it been since you guys had
talked? Months. It's been a while.
Okay.
Did he install the cameras for him?
Briefly, maybe. And then there are.
I don't know.
Tony's gonna be much better with the names than I.
Oh, that is sad.
There's a couple that had this little baby girl and then a little blonde-headed boy.
Okay.
I forget the hell his name. Tony will be able to remember.
Okay. All right. And what
But if they were, wouldn't this guy be in trouble too?
name?
Is it? I don't know her last name. I know that she would have hung out with them. They would have hung out with them as well.
True.
Okay.
But that was real brief. Because they didn't, and all of them really didn't come in. Well, actually, no. Yeah, a few months.
It's a lot redacted.
They would have definitely hung out.
So, how long did you mention that it was since you spoke with him?
I'm gonna want to say a year, but it might be 9 months. It might be 12. You know.
So when I showed you this picture, you were a little disturbed as to why he would have it.
Yeah, why you have a picture of me in my own bed?
So you're laying in your bed there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's a picture of him in his bed. So, I mean, again, that tells me this Eric guy was probably a peeping Tom and went in there very quietly while he was sleeping and took a picture. Cindy pointed out that he is a bit too calm and nonchalant given the subject matter, and I do agree with that. He's acting kind of put off, but like if you pulled out a picture of me in my bed out of nowhere and like I had no idea how you got it, I might be a little thrown off too. I don't know. He's acting nervous.
And you have the bottle. Like, do you think you were sleeping, or were you guys talking? Do you remember this day at all?
I was probably sleeping by the looks of it.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to say I was probably sleeping.
Do you recall anything? I mean,
I remember them shorts. I remember that bottle of wine.
okay.
I was at home. Sleepy, obviously.
Okay.
So she did ask, it sounded to me like the cop asked, was somebody ever alone with him? And I think that would be this man's child. Was so-and-so ever alone with him? And he said, no, not that I can recall. So I think that would have been his child. I think he knows that his child wasn't abused because his child was never alone with him, but I'm not sure. Oh, Basil got a big dog bed, and he loves it. Like the bed for big dogs. Mr. Speculating actually pointed it out and said that we should get that for him because it would feel like him laying on the mattress. So that's what Basil got. And Geese got mealworms and extra treats for Christmas. And they all were really enjoyed it. He does, doesn't he? He does say it like a question. Police came with a pig in my bed. I have questions. I'd be pissed. Right. That's weird.
Because of the nature of the investigation and the suspected allegations, the suspected child pornography and all of that, would you be willing to complete a forensic interview?
What is that?
For a specialized interviewer, talk anything, if anything happened to her with a victim.
I don't think it's necessary, and I don't want to put some questions.
Yeah,
like
and that's kind of why I wanted to say I didn't want to talk.
Always been around me, or never had no overnights, never stayed over there maybe 20 minutes, and there was always 7 to 8 kids around, you know. Never displayed any sort of, weird don't touch.
But, I mean, you don't know if it's necessary yet. You don't know if it's necessary at that point because the motherfucker got a picture of you in your fucking bed. So why not let your child be interviewed just to make sure? Oh my God. Abellis. My goodness, sweetheart. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Abellis, you should not have done that, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. You are the bomb.com. She says, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Abellis. Oh my God. Shaking them bushes, girl. My goodness, you shaking them bushes several times. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Abellis. Let me grab the Polar Express and the Crazy Train for that. Hell, I might have to grab the Haunted Train too. Lord have mercy. Thank you so much, Abellis. I'm going to start with the Polar Express to pick up our new members on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you. Abellis, my goodness, thank you so much. So we got some of the people all aboard on the Polar Express, and now we're gonna grab the crazy train. For all of us that like a wild ride, and I'm gonna grab the haunted train because that was a lot of Bellas. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to get Thomas the train in a minute. Thank you, Abellas.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Shaking in bushes, girl. Gracious in the morning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Abellas. Thank you. You're so sweet.
Touch me vibe or, overly stimulated sexually. They never, I've never seen any signs of that. That's why when the people had their little mishap, I was completely surprised about it.
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay, but again, I mean, this is off-putting for me because if you showed me a picture of me asleep in my bed and I had no idea how that picture was taken, and this man is not only producing CSAM images, but going to the extent of committing incest with his own children, yeah, I would ask that you forensically interview my child because they're trained to ask them questions in a way that if nothing has happened, they're not going to be walking around talking about things like that. They're asked in a way that they can find out if something's happened, and if nothing has happened, they're not, educated on the birds and the bees. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that would inhibit there's no reason not to ask the children. So this is off-putting for me. I don't want to be Abellas's husband when her CC bill comes in. Abellas, it would be Abellas's wife, and Abellas's girlfriend is often in chat. But Abellas is amazing, and Abellas is a sweet or significant other. Her significant other is sometimes in chat, and they're both very sweet. Abellas is amazing, so kind. And they're both amazing. All of you are amazing, but it's so sweet to see them together, talking to each other. It's adorable. Mama Jack said, "Twinkle, twinkle." Thank you. If y'all don't mind, if y'all would twinkle, twinkle over to the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it.
Come on, players, stop hating. Stop hating. Start participating. Start participating, Star. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, baby. All right, let's continue to listen to this man because this is weird for me. I would want my child to be forensically interviewed regardless.
Hey, Karen, I'm on the phone right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have my number, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she have yours?
Yeah, she's got
I
mine.
got your number. I'll try it.
Radio.
Give me 1 second. Sorry. You got a second?
Radio.
Or if you wanna go check on them, that's fine.
I'll walk
Oh,
down
she was
there.
calling you.
If you guys need it.
She was asking.
I know she was. Radio. Abellas is amazing. I'm going to skip it ahead a little bit. He really is. It's kind of off-putting. Turn it down a little bit while we talk. I mean, again, it's just off-putting for me that for him to know that the guy was able to get a picture of him while he was sleeping, but he thinks that his child hasn't been hurt to the extent of he doesn't want his child to be forensically interviewed. Like, I don't, if the children are being abused and they think it's normal behavior, what if the children did something? And it sounds like that they did, because he said he would have never, something about the incident with the boys. So I'm thinking the boys are mimicking the behavior, however old they are, because they think it's normal. So why wouldn't you just have them forensically interviewed just to make sure? Because if they have been, they need therapy, they need all kinds of things that you would need to set up and get in place and get going. You know what I mean? Talking to children now, building the block. Screaming
Sorry, yeah, I
Daisy's
know
good
you
to
have a
see you,
busy
love.
day, and thank you so much again for taking your
I can
time.
juggle. This is a serious thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give somebody a
But not serious enough to have your child forensically interviewed. Screaming Daisies, it's good to see you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope y'all all had a wonderful Christmas. I can't give you another like, so I gave you a bunch of hearts. I hear that helps too. I hope it, yes, it does, Kim. And thank you for that. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. He's also very effeminate. Yes, he is. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good Christmas, Screaming Daisies.
call. They're gonna play an audio clip, and I just want to see if you're able to identify a voice.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Do my best.
Okay. Hey, okay, I'm gonna get you on speakerphone now, and whenever you're ready. Okay. All right, we're on speaker.
Okay, here you go.
It's a child.
That's it.
Couldn't make out a daggone thing anyone was saying.
I got
You want me to play it again?
I got the audio feed.
Oh, Greg has the audio. Thank you.
Okay, great. Great.
Who be-
That we're doing that to see if the shark can come set small surfboards with some tubes of stuff, and then
I can play it
Do
again.
one more time?
Yeah, of course.
because there was like some people off of YouTube that were doing that to see if the shark can come set small surfboards with some
That is
tubes
not
of
as, but the other one. What the hell's her name? I'm having a bad time with names this morning. I know the voice. That is his.
He lived down here.
She lived here as well. I had with a woman that lived up north.
So I think the voice is a female. I'm trying to figure out if it's an adult female or juvenile female. It might be the female that we heard them interviewing in the video before this one. Bella said, Kane's done. Now come home. You're out too late. She said, you better get your ass back to the house.
You say you're 100%?
Oh yeah, I
No,
recognize that
100%, okay.
child's voice.
Child.
Were you ever
voice,
on the-
so it was a child.
She was there.
She was there.
frequently. Okay.
She lived there. I would watch her siblings for them, as they needed and stuff. So.
Okay.
Do you know anybody else here at the marina that was, if anyone was close with Eric, that we can maybe speak with, that would have some, more background and had a relationship with him?
No.
Okay.
Nobody here. Susie dated him briefly.
What is Susie's last name?
Sexton,
Okay.
I want to say.
Okay. And when you say briefly, like a week, a month, a few months?
Maybe a week.
About a week.
Maybe a month.
So he said Susie dated him briefly, but he's married to Kia Cadogan, unless she was in Wisconsin while he was down there. I would be really freaked out too. But there's something, I don't like this guy. And he could be completely innocent, but there's something off-putting about him. I would get on a plane so damn fast to go up there and hang out.
Not no
could.
long period thing. It was pretty cutthroat.
Kind of a fling.
Yeah.
Yeah, in passing. You had mentioned that his boat is still here.
Yeah, it's here.
Who's living on his boat right now?
No one's living on it currently, but
Okay.
I know who owns it.
Who owns it?
Susie.
Okay.
Has anybody lived on it since he moved off?
They did briefly, yeah.
Okay.
Susie and her boys did. And then I think she let somebody stay over there, maybe a couple of nights.
Okay.
April's her name.
April. Okay. No, that's helpful.
Yeah, everything was super helpful. I'm gonna give you my card.
Tell you any they're gonna think you want to know.
No, I really appreciate it.
Right,
I know it's a hard
Percy.
subject.
I agree.
It's my card. If you think of anything else at all,
Like,
I mean,
what do we...
like anything that you might think could be helpful.
So
Recall anything.
I would
or
bring 'em.
if you talk to me, she mentioned something, anything at all. I am gonna reach out to
Me too.
point to talk to her
she's
as well.
here. She said just to locate her.
Okay.
She works here.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they'll
Perfect.
let you
All
talk
right.
to her.
Awesome. But if you guys think of anything else,
Oh, most
you know,
definitely. If
please,
you have another question,
you-
call me back
please
immediately.
feel free to. Yeah. No, I will. And thank you again for your cooperation and your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sort of the harbor mom or daddy daycare or whatever. So I mean, it's still just dead to disturb.
Right.
Me, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that would come up out of somebody that I trusted a little bit. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
I hope you get in contact
End
with Tony.
of interview.
Okay, so that was that one. There's another short one, and then there's the actual interrogation. So we're going to see. That's the actual interrogation. We'll keep that one up for a second. So this is the one, though, where in the beginning, I have that video that says, I know that guy. I married that guy, I swear.
Sorry, this is
Same
Detective
one.
Szymanski again with. And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
It's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
I married that guy. He helps my friend.
Where-
Sorry, this is Detective Szymanski again with.
Eric Cadogan. Cadogan. Okay. Let's try to look at that picture. I'm going to play that one more time and we'll pull it in.
And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
It's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
I married that guy. He helps my friend.
It might be I remember that guy. Okay, that one we've seen. Keep doing the wrong one. It is Florida. It's member. Yeah, the way he said that, that was off-putting to me too. I'm like the daddy daycare. But they said he's not in trouble for anything. Like, I don't know. All right, we're going to go ahead. Try this. Good gracious, that's loud. Let me know if y'all can't hear it. It's saying a couple of times that I didn't have audio.
Scared? Okay, let's talk about that. Tell me where you're scared and I'll explain all of this to you like I did last time.
So y'all let me know if you can hear that. Hey, Mustang, good to see you. Yeah, Harbor Mom or Daddy Daycare. Oh, hell no. I'm not getting down with that either. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Tell me what you're scared of. Because last time. What happened last time? I don't know. Okay. Was last time bad for you? Yes. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about that. What do you mean? Why was it bad for you last time? I don't know. Was it what we talked about, or did something happen? Okay. Do you remember any?
Yeah, it's really loud. I turned it down to halfway. I just turned it down a little bit more. But I think this is a child. Thank you guys for letting me know. So just be aware. If it's hard to hear the child, I'll have to turn it back up.
Oh, you do remember. Yeah. Okay, well, let's start here. How have things been for you since the last time we talked? Good. Good. Okay. It's my understanding, I believe you moved places from where you were? Yeah, how's that been? Good. Yeah, tell me about the new place. Good. Okay, what's good about it? We get to go to fun places. Oh, okay. At the last place you couldn't go to a lot of places? How come? Because I had a baby. Oh, okay. Tell me about the fun places you've been going to at your new place. The rodeo. The rodeo? Yeah. And what's that like? I don't know. Okay. Now, the last time that I spoke with you, came to, you still at the same place?
You know what I'm picking up on as I listen to this is, trying to get the child to talk. That's got to be a hard job. And she's good at it. Trying to get him to expand on, why he wasn't able to go places, he or her, I don't know, why they weren't able to go places before and what's good about the rodeo. I couldn't imagine being a forensic person. It's a forensic something. I can't think of the name of it right now, that interviews children and things like that for these cases. But you have to do it. I mean, you need that information. And oftentimes the witness, the victim is a child with cases like this, so you have to do it. It is a highly trained physician.
Nice. Yeah. So you get to see him every day? Yeah. Okay. So I know you said that
Thank you.
You don't want to do this again like last time. Thank you for being so honest with me. Tell me what you're thinking right now. Okay. Tell me if you've had to talk to anybody about things that happen or what's going on. No. Tell me what you know about what's happening with you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me what you think about that. I don't know. Is that a good thing, bad thing, something different? I don't know. Yeah. You don't have any thoughts about it, or it doesn't make you feel anything? No. Okay. Happy, sad, mad, anything? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Well, I'm sorry if this is repetitive like last time, okay? But kind of just like last time, and I'm going to run through this pretty quickly since it hasn't been that long since we talked, okay? Yes. My job is to ask questions. If I ask you a question and you don't know the answer, tell me you don't know. If I ask you a question and it's something you don't want to talk about, tell me you don't want to talk about it. Okay? If I ask you
So it's kind of hard to hear. She's basically saying she has to go through this with them again. Please be honest. If it's something you don't want to talk about, you can say you don't want to talk about it. Or if you don't remember, say you don't remember.
question you don't understand me, tell me, and I'll find a different way to ask you. Okay? I'm going to repeat a lot of things you say. Why am I repeating what you're saying? Because, I want to have a different answer the next time. And to make sure that,
I didn't know that.
You understand. Yeah, basically, if I'm repeating something you're saying, it's because I want to make sure I'm understanding. And if I get it wrong, you can correct me. Okay? You're not in any trouble for anything we talk about today. It's really important that we're going to talk about the truth, things that are real, things that really happen. The camera's recording it. It's recording everything that you say, everything that I say, so that nobody can say anything different. I'm working with my team again. My team can see us and hear us because we work together. And if we need anything, we can ask them. Okay? I want to let you know that I have some pictures with me today. Okay? I have pictures that are different from the last pictures we talked about. And that's one of the reasons why we needed to speak to you again, okay? Because there were new pictures that were found. Okay? Tell me what you think about that. I don't know. Okay, tell me.
So they found more pictures that they hadn't spoken to this child about. That poor child.
Tell me how you're feeling right now. I don't know. Okay. Now tell me, is there anything that we didn't talk about last time that has been on your mind or that you think that you do want to talk about now? No. Nothing at all? No? Okay. So do you just want to get straight to the pictures? I don't care. Alright, well, you know, I don't want to make this hard for you because you said you didn't like it last time.
Yeah, this child is not wanting to talk about it, which, I mean, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Poor baby.
So I kind of just want to understand if there's anything new that you need to tell me that we didn't talk about last time, we can talk about that now. No, there's nothing else? No? Do you remember everything we talked about last time? Yeah, do you remember everything you told me last time? Yeah, okay.
Debbie, you're a fine sweetheart. These are SA pictures, so we'll jump over here real quick just so I can remind you. Eric Cadogan is this guy right here, and he was charged out of the Florida Keys with a litany of felony charges that included incest, sexual assault on a minor, child cruelty, and lewd and lascivious behavior on a child. So they were living on a boat, and he was creating CSAM videos and images with his own children. And he got charged and sentenced with that in a sting operation. The FBI was using a messaging app to find child predators. His wife was charged as well, the mother of the children.
Well, just like last time, I have some pictures here with me today, okay?
I can see that.
I can describe them first and then show them to you. I can just show them to you, or you can give me another way you would like for me to show you. Okay. How about I show them to you first, and if you don't like that, then I'll describe them to you. Is that good? Alright. So this is the first one, and I'm going to ask you all of the questions I asked last time, okay? Alright, so for that is... Okay. Tell me how you know that's you. Because I'm right here. You're here? Okay. Tell me where you are in this picture. Tell me where you are when this was taken. The boat, I think. The boat. Okay. And tell me who took this picture. I don't know. You don't know? Okay, tell me how come you're saying you don't know. Because I was like young at the time. I don't know. Okay, who could have taken this picture? Tell me why you say that.
So the picture is of the child. I'm assuming the child is in the nude or something to that effect. And they're basically, what they're doing is for a court, they need the child saying, you know, yes, this is me. Eric is the one who took it, and things like that. The poor child having to look at and remember. I just can't imagine. Debbie said, thank you. These poor children, and he was a foster dad. You know, I had thought he was a foster dad, and they talk about him having 7 children. I know he has 5 biological children, and some of those children were abused. I think he was foster parent to 2 children. But they were probably being abused too, or like that other man said, harbor daddy daycare or something for the boat harbor. I don't fucking know, but I know he was abusing his own biological children, and he could have been abusing other children. Evidently, he has 5, and there were 7 children total. I've been there in a way, my child being questioned. It was hell, nothing was found because she was too afraid to be honest. Oh my God. And that's even worse, you know, when you can't get them the help they need because they're scared to talk. These people are very special to the communities they work in. Absolutely. It's God's work for sure, like she said.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Okay. So you said, I just want to understand how come you said I would have taken that picture before you said anyone else could have taken it? Is that something that happened a lot? Take pictures like this or something? No? Okay. Could it have been anyone else on the boat?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Can't remember. Okay. How old were you in this picture? I can't remember. Okay. That's okay. Have you ever seen this picture before? No. Okay. And I know you said
Quickly, my mind is going back to when he asked that woman, did you ever feel funny or sick when you hung out with Eric? I'm wondering if the children were drugged as well. And I think I had read somewhere a long time ago that they were when I first submitted these FOIAs. But, you know, the child not wanting to talk about it, saying, I don't remember, is an easy way not to talk about it as well. We are okay now. She is grown, eventually came out. He is out of our lives. Scars remain, but we are okay. Thank God. I'm sorry the scars remain, but I'm glad that she's okay. And it's horrible when they groom them to make them think it's their fault. It really is.
you said that you think he could have taken it. What would he have used to take this picture? Phone. Phone. What kind of phone was that? Do you remember? And you said you never saw this one before. No. Tell me who has seen this picture. You don't know. Okay, so you don't know if anyone in your family saw it or anything like that? No. Okay. Anything else about that picture? No. Okay. Now that you've seen that picture, tell me what you think about that. Okay. Was this a picture that you were okay with, not okay with, or something different?
I don't know.
Okay. I notice you keep saying you don't know. Tell me what you're thinking. Are you saying you don't know because you don't want to talk about it?
No, I actually don't know.
Okay. And that's okay. Thank you for being honest with me. If you don't know, that's okay that you don't know. I don't want you to guess.
How many pictures do you have?
I have one. Okay. Tell me what you asked.
I don't know. Because I want to be fast, so I don't want to be
You don't want to be in here. Okay. All right. So you want me to just show it to you, or you want me to describe it first?
Oh, yeah.
Just show it to you. Okay. And I do want to let you know that that picture is a still shot of like a video. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. This one. So this one, you see here how it says 30 seconds? So this is like a still shot of a video. I'm sorry. I thought it was that one, but it's this one. You see here how it says 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that video is about? Okay. Alright. So here's the second one.
What I'm noticing is how the child, I mean, you can tell, you can hear that the child is saying, I don't know, and I don't like being here because they're embarrassed. They don't want to look at it. They don't want to think about it. And I mean, the irreparable, I can't say that word, I apologize, damage that has been done is sick. How do they begin to heal from this? You can tell that they don't, I mean, they're saying, I don't remember, because she doesn't want to talk about it. Or he, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. And I mean, your own father. Mrs. North, good to see you, love. Poor thing doesn't want to look at the pic. And they have to because of court, right? But it doesn't make it any easier or better. I made myself keep up with the Maddie Soto case, but I may dip out on this one. That's okay, little bit of Lisa. You do what you need to protect your peace, sweetheart. She might have been threatened. She definitely doesn't want to talk about it. It's horrible if she doesn't remember and is seeing them for the first time. How traumatic. And I didn't even think about it like that either. If she really doesn't remember because she was drugged and seeing it for the first time, that makes it even worse. Yeah, little bit says she remembers. She wants out of the memories and thoughts. Exactly. That's what I'm picking up on. Hey, Candace. Nice to meet you and good to see you. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a good Christmas, Candace.
Alright, interesting. I just want you to tell me about this one. Who's that?
Me.
Okay. And who's this? Okay, tell me how you know that's your sister. Okay, and tell me how you know this is you. Okay, so I'm gonna write that. Okay, so you said this is me because of your hair.
They redacted it.
Just rings I hear wear sometimes. I don't know.
Okay.
Silver ring.
A silver ring. Okay. Where was this taken?
On the boat.
The boat. Okay. Who took this?
She said a ring, silver ring. So I'm wondering if he made them think they were married. Okay, little bit, sweetheart. You have a good day. I think we're going to be done after this video anyway. I think there was one more short one I'll try to locate, but there might not be. But I think that's all I've got on this case so far because they didn't even want to release anything on this case to me. We don't know how old the child being interviewed is because it's redacted to protect their safety, but I'm imagining they're pretty young.
You don't know.
Yep.
Any idea who could have taken this?
Very true.
Okay, tell me what you see.
She's right there.
Yeah, okay. Okay. How old were you in that one? You don't know? Okay. Do you remember these pictures or videos being taken? No. Do you remember any pictures or videos being taken? No. Okay. Did you know that these existed? No. Okay. Tell me what you think about these pictures. That now you know that they exist.
Bad.
You're mad? Okay. Tell me what you're mad at. Okay. Why are you mad at that?
I don't know because
Is it something that you're glad that you know now, or is it something you think you would have been better off not knowing?
both.
Both. Okay. Okay. Tell me how come you feel kind of that you're.
So she's saying that she don't remember him, and I believe that because she followed it up with she's both glad that she knows now, but upset that because she doesn't remember it happening. So I'm definitely thinking that he drugged them. She's embarrassed and upset. She doesn't know how old she was in the videos either. It's interesting. Candace said, I'm a recovering addict because of what I had to go through as a child. Been clean since June 20th of 2022. That is amazing. And congratulations. And I'm sorry about what you went through as a child. I was addicted to substances at one point. I haven't done anything since February of 10 years ago. And that's a hard thing. And I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm glad you're okay. And I'm sorry, it's just horrible. A lot of us turn to substances to try to numb the pain. Content said she feels bad because she's naked. That's what she said, but it was cut out. Okay, so I can pick up on some of it, but I can't pick up on all of it. Thank you for letting me know. These children can also develop dissociative identity disorder, what used to be called multiple personalities disorders. Yep. There's interesting movies out there that we need to watch on those. There's two that are really good about it. One of them has Halle Berry, and the other one's about a boy. He gets in trouble for committing assault on women, and it stems back to his youth.
You're glad that you know that.
Because I never knew that there was a camera.
Okay. So you didn't know that a camera was there? No. And help me understand if that means like things were happening, but you didn't know the camera was there. You don't know? Okay. And you said you kind of would have been okay with not knowing.
So I don't mean to keep pausing it, but she said that she knew things were happening, but didn't know the camera was there. So there's evidently a lot of hidden cameras in there. I'm thinking because the man that we heard earlier is talking about, he was recorded sleeping at his house. So maybe there's hidden cameras in his house as well. I don't know. I think she was drunk. I think that there's hidden cameras, especially because the guy talking about the photo of him sleeping and that there could have been drugged because they asked that woman that they interviewed whether she felt nauseous or weird after hanging out and drinking beer with him.
Tell me about that.
Because those pictures, I don't know.
Okay. So, do you remember how I tell you it's really important for us to be honest?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what you know
Thank
about
you.
someone named Donnie.
Yeah, all of the above. We are glad you're here. It's a hard thing.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about him.
How come?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, never really met him before.
Okay. Ever got the opportunity to be around him or anything? No. Okay. But you know he's your and you know that he's your okay. Hosanna, remember how we talked about being honest? I want to be honest with you about something, okay? It's my understanding that these pictures were found on your phone. So help me understand how you would have done these pictures for that video.
Probably sends it to him.
Okay. What makes you say that?
I don't know. Because he was all the way in Wisconsin and we were on the boat in Florida.
Okay. Tell me about hearing your talk with ever heard them talking or hanging
On the phone, like, saying hi to each other.
Yeah, what kind of things would they talk about on the phone?
Like, their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how he would paint his pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, paint.
Oh, so that's something he does, but
Yeah.
yeah. So he would talk to you about that. What else?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this child is saying we were in Wisconsin and he would call and talk on the phone and they would talk about their mom. So I'm wondering if this is a stepchild or a foster child, because remember, again, I keep going back to there's 5 that are biologically his, but there were 7 total. So I'm thinking this is either a stepchild or a foster child. And she's saying that things happened on the boat, but she wasn't there as much. And they would talk on the phone in Wisconsin and they would send pictures and talk about paintings, is what I'm getting.
Tell me about you talking
I never talked to him.
on the phone, in person. No, tell me about seeing him in person.
Only seen him once in person.
Yeah, tell me about that time.
I don't know. He was just right there standing.
Mm-hmm. So, but you remember seeing him in person? Yeah, about how old were you? Okay, remember anything else about him? Remember if he did anything to you that you were not okay with? No? Okay. Remember him taking any pictures or anything? No? Okay. So, I know that we talked for a very long time last time. I know that, right? And remember how I told you,
Good
like,
question.
if you had anything else that you wanted to talk about, we could, right? Well, they were continuing their investigation, and then these pictures came up, so they wanted me to ask you about it. That's why I came back here to talk with you, okay? If you're not in any trouble. All right?
We're done.
I'm wondering the same thing. Was he calling them paintings and they were actually pictures of kids? Hey, Abraham, good to see you. You be careful driving. Stay safe. I know, Rocco. What's up, Rocco? I was 3. Most victims don't say anything because when we do, we're blamed for the family not being together anymore. Yeah, please don't ever think that anything like that would be your fault at all. And I'm so sorry. That's so hard. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm glad you're okay now. I mean, as okay as you can be.
You want to be done? Yeah, tell me more about wanting to be done.
Because it's boring and I'm cold.
It is kind of cold in here, I'm sorry. Before we wrap up in here, again, is there anything else that happened that you're just not ready to talk about or don't want to talk about it anymore? I just want to know exactly what you're thinking as this information is like being presented to you? No. No what?
I don't have anything.
Okay. I know you said earlier that you felt bad. Was that your still feeling? No. And it's okay if you. I just wanted.
I don't know why it just blacked out. Oh, okay. You're only texting at red lights. Okay. That's crazy, Kim. Talk to somebody about that. That's scary. Okay, it is redacted right now.
Yeah. Who have you spoken? You guys talked about what's happening? Yeah. Tell me about that conversation.
Like, I just asked her today if I got arrested, and she said yeah. And that's all we said.
That's it. So who you asked that to?
Huh?
Who did you ask that? And she said yeah. So I know a lot of you guys have S names, right? So what's your other? Talk about what was happening.
I don't talk to her that much.
No, you talk more
Because
because
she was at work for a while.
Got you. And then where you are now, or you're living in a foster home or a group home, or
Right over there.
okay. There with you? Yeah. Tell me about what you talked about.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then how? All right.
So I'm thinking 2 of the victims are now together in a different foster care place, or a foster care place might be the first time, and she's asking them about what they've talked about. I'm thinking they're wanting to know if they talked about what had happened to them.
So I remember how I said you've been working with the team?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go check in with them real quick, see if there's anything they need me to absolutely ask you. And then I'll be right back, okay? Just like last time, so give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay, I'm going to skip it ahead. I know this part's going to be redacted because if the child says anything, they're not going to release that. Do you have a new regular time?
Alright.
So, not really. I'm trying to come live. I probably won't be live tomorrow because it is Sunday. I'm trying to get back into my regular schedule. And I'm thinking my regular schedule will go back to like it was Monday through Saturday. And I'll go live at either 2 or 3 p.m. my time, which is going to be 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't know though. I am I won't be live tomorrow, I don't think, because I'm still trying to get stuff set up in the house and get it cleaned up. But I think after tomorrow, I'm gonna try to start coming live again Monday through Saturday like I did. And when I do that this week, I might be able to get a regular time frame back in. Oh my goodness, Kim.
So, I did have another question for you, okay? Specifically about this
Unfortunately.
picture. Okay. Tell me what was happening in that picture.
What was happening? I jumped in the water and like they started breaking out, and that was it. I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened? Okay. And, see, I remember the last time we talked that you told me about is that picture like the day that happened, or this is a different day?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Can't remember anything.
You can't remember anything? Alright. So you're not sure. And then help me understand the day that and the day that did all that happen like same day, different days?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Alright. Help me understand if you've been talking to anyone else about things that happen. And at the group home, do they have you talking to somebody? No, you don't go like to counseling or therapy or anything like that? No? Okay. All right.
So the child's not being very open. I mean, and rightfully so. I'm sure the child's embarrassed. They were asked about this picture right here. She said, I jumped in the water, but I don't remember anything else. And we're getting a lot of I don't remember because the child obviously doesn't want to talk about it. The child says they're not in therapy, which concerns me because after going through something like that, you would need extensive therapy. I'm wondering if the child had jumped in the water nude or if the child had jumped in the water trying to get away from somebody that was hurting her or him.
I think so. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. You just want to leave? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go. What are your plans for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm just still gonna go out to eat.
Go out to eat? Oh, where are you going?
I'm from the same meal. It's dinner.
Where are you going to go?
I'm thinking about
You thinking of that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1 second.
So that was all we got from that one. I hope it was enough because obviously they're doing that to try to make sure they've got enough evidence in court to get this bastard and nail him to the wall. I don't know if that was enough information though. Okay, I'm just going through to see if there's any.
Sorry, this is Detective Smansky.
Any that we didn't see because I thought there was one that we missed, but I went through all of them. So let me just check real quick. Yeah. We did that one. Oh. I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Just a minute. We did that one. Keep clicking the wrong thing. So there's two of these.
It's too messy all the time and we never rush her. She's the best.
Yeah. Why? Oh, she was your best friend? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You must not arrest her.
No, I won't arrest her.
You must bring her back one day.
You're so assertive. I love it. Bye. Thank you.
So that's the second part where she's talking about her friend. Let me see if I can pull up that first one. So this is a 2-part clip, and that's the second clip.
Sorry,
this
this
is the first
Detective
part.
Smansky again with. And are you able to tell me who's in this picture?
It's Eric Cadogan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye.
I remember that guy. He helps my friend.
And then we have this part. This is the second part.
Favorite one, but she got taken away because her hair gets too messy all the time and we never rush her. She's the best.
Yeah. Why? Oh, she was your best friend? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You must not arrest her.
No, I won't arrest her.
You must bring her back one day.
You're so assertive. I love it. Bye. Thank you.
She said, you must not arrest her. You must bring her back one day. Hey, Lala. Good to see you. I'm glad you came in. We're about to end it for the day, but it's good to see you. What I do remember is bad enough. I kind of don't want to know what my brain doesn't want me to know. No, sometimes it's good not to know. But if you're having periods where you don't remember what's going on, you need to talk to somebody to see if you can figure that out. My little man keeps head bumping me. Today must be a cat day. Oh, him loves him mama. Him loves him mama. That's so sweet. All right, I'll play this one more time and then we'll probably be done for the day.
keep it one, but she got taken away because her hair gets too messy all the time and we never wash her hair. She's the best.
Yeah. Why? Oh, she was your best friend? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You must not arrest her.
No, I won't
You
arrest
must not arrest her.
You must bring
That's
her
so
back
sweet.
one day.
You're so assertive. I love it. Bye. Thank you.
I can't figure out. She said, but they got taken away because, and I can't tell what she says. I'm going to play it again. Listen. See if you can tell what she says.
Keep it one,
They got-
but she got taken away because her hair gets too messy all the time and we never wash her hair. She's the best.
Something her kids to go missing or something all the time and she never enters something. I don't know. I can't tell. I'll back that part up one more time.
Keep it one, but she got taken away because her hair gets too messy all the time and we never wash her hair. She's the best.
Yeah. Why? Oh, she was your best friend? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You must not arrest her.
Something like that.
No, I won't arrest her.
You must bring her back one day.
You're so assertive. I love it. Bye. Thank you.
That is too sweet. All right, y'all. I'm going to. Somebody got taken away. That's what it sounded to me like, Lorianne, too. I'm going to go for today. Like I was telling Lori just a second ago, I won't be live tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday and I'm going to work on getting stuff put up again and all that. But Monday, we should be back at normal schedule like we were. Hopefully Monday we can start going, kind of getting things back to normal. I don't know exactly what time it'll be yet. I kind of got to play around with the schedule and see what time works best for me. It will be later probably than we were before, but not much later, like 30 minutes to 2 hours later than normal, somewhere in between there. Rhonda heard because her hair gets too messy all the time. That could be it. Oh, I'm sorry, Abellis. Basil's in there laying on his pillow that he got for Christmas. He absolutely loves it. And he probably wants me to take him outside because he's been going outside a lot lately. He loves to go outside and run around in the yard. So, yes, love to you. And I love our speculating family. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. We are all going to have a wonderful New Year's. And I will see you all Monday. I want to say a special thank you to Edith for being a member for 12 months. Hio for being a member for 12 months. Thank you, Tammy Mayfield, for the super sticker. And thank you, Abellis, for the 50 memberships. I really appreciate that. That was so very sweet of you. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for hanging out with me today as we go through this. And I'm glad you caught us 2 screaming daisies. I hope you guys have a awesome day. Abraham, be careful driving. You do that. I've got to change the thumbnail. So I'm going to do that in a few minutes. I hope you all have a good night. If nobody has told you, you are enough. You are important. You are special. And you are very, very loved. And I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you guys have a good New Year's. And I will see you Monday. Bye.